Nipsey Hussle, big homie, just ended somebody's gangbanging career. This is one of the funniest, but saddest, but also glorious things I think I've ever witnessed on the internet. So a couple of days ago, Cowboy went back to the Rolling 60 hood. Well, he lives there, I think, currently, but he made it a point to kind of go outside and film because there's been online chatter that he can't go back to the hood. He can't walk around no more because he took the stand in the Nipsey Hussle murder case, which for the most part, I don't know why anybody would be mad at Cowboy for taking a stand and helping get in Nipsey Hussle justice, but he did that. And because of that, people have, I guess, turned against him. Like we see often, online chatter is not reality. Like the dudes who are online telling you you can't go back probably would never be in those environments themselves. I know specifically me, people say like all the time, Flacco, you can't go to LA, you can't walk. I lived in LA. I still live in LA, right? For about 3 to 4 years now. And they say, yo, you can't walk around in LA, Flacco. I'm in LA, right? Like on a daily basis, right? So, but it's usually the people who are in the comment section telling me that I can't be in LA are the ones who won't go to LA themselves. So, Cowboy goes there to prove I can go wherever I want, where y'all at. Okay. Now, obviously, it's real life, so obviously, like internet trolls won't show up, right? Certainly, they won't show up, right? But before we even get to exactly what took place, let's just rewind a little bit to figure out why people are mad at Cowboy. So, Eric Holder, when he was arrested for Nipsey Hussle's murder, right? Eric Holder said, "Listen, I killed Nipsey Hussle. I confess, I did it, but it's a crime of passion because I did it after he called me a snitch." So if Cowboy hadn't had taken a stand, Eric Holder could have potentially gotten off and did 15 years and come home for the murder of Nipsey Hussle. Cowboy thought it was his responsibility because he was present when the conversation between Cowboy, Nipsey, and Eric Holder took place. He was present. So he is the only one on earth who could testify that Eric Holder was lying, that Nipsey Hussle never called him a snitch, and he already came there to kill Nipsey Hussle, so it was first degree murder.
Well, by the time this comes out, the jury is going to come to a decision. Whatever that number is, will that make you feel any better?
No, it ain't about the number.
So life in prison won't make you feel better.
It don't make no difference.
Well, let me ask you a question then. Technically, California still has the death penalty. They haven't executed anyone since like 2003, I think. But if they bring the death penalty back and he gets a lethal injection or...
Nah, I'm not in it about giving that man no time. It ain't about the time. I'm only in here to clear bro name. That bro never called him a snitch. There's no excuse for it. I still need to know about it. That's it. Other than that, I have no information. I wouldn't have got on the stand. I wouldn't have said nothing. I had to get on the stand for the world to hear that bro never called him a snitch. So if we trying to find, if the $1 million question is why did this dude do what he did? So fuck what the defense is talking about, what they trying to blow the smoke signals. I know it wasn't a conversation. Is it deeper? Is it deeper than that? What was the real reason? So.
Yeah, I mean, unless, and during the whole trial, Eric Holder never took a stand.
No.
So you don't really know what the motive is besides what the lawyers are trying to paint. And they're trying to paint whatever it is to make their client get the minimal amount of time. So you really don't know what the truth is unless after the sentencing, he decides to go do an interview.
But the thing is, one thing I know for sure, it wasn't a conversation. So you feel me? So like I said, everybody's stuck on a conversation. Oh, this is why he did what he did. Oh, everybody's saying this is why somebody did that. But it's cool for y'all to believe that, but I heard the conversation and I'm just moving. I'm further on in my investigation than the rest of the world. Why they stuck over there? Like, oh, he did it because of that. So they stuck. They left there. Where I know you did not kill this man over that conversation.
Quite frankly, I don't see how anybody could listen to that explanation and say, nah, cuz, he snitched, cuz, nah, you all bad, cuz, you can't come back, cuz. What? Yo, that's like somebody murdering your brother, right? And then they say, I murdered his brother because I found out his brother was a pedo. Would you not take the stand to clarify your brother was not a pedo, or will you allow the perpetrator to further ruin or smear your brother's name in the court of law? I don't care about that flunky street stuff, to be honest, bruh. Right? The streets is watered down. The streets is done. Nobody cares about what goes on in the streets. The same dudes who created the rules of the streets don't have no morals or principles themselves. How can somebody with no morals, no integrity, and no principles try to tell you to live by a set of code that they themselves don't live by? Cut it out, man. All right? No snitching is the only thing that you could do to not have no integrity and no morals. What happened to shooting up parks where baby play at? Right? Like what happened to robbing grandmamas? What happened to flocking houses that belongs to people who look like you? Cut it out, man. Y'all can miss me with that stuff, man. What happened to shooting and beating up people over colors they wear, even when they are like civilians? Yo, I seen a video recently of this kid on a live stream with a streamer. This kid is a civilian, don't know nothing about gangbanging. A bunch of people came over and slapped this kid because he had on orange pants, and they claimed that he was a Hoover when he was not a Hoover. So these people are the most degenerate, vile human beings on the face of the planet. So don't ever approach me with that slick talk talking about morals and principles. Cut it out, man. All right. There's only one rule for the streets is every man for themselves. All right, is to survive. So because he did that, I guess there's been some friction with his name. So he goes back to his neighborhood to prove I can be here whenever I want. And when he goes back, one of the internet dudes who was telling him he can't come back, he's no good, they pull up. And let's just say things got really bad for him.
I see innocent man murder language, allegation arguments, nigga ain't smart as shit. Meanwhile, no one, cuz man, no fuck. You couldn't pay any fault for that, bro. This one don't work out. I know it's about to crack, bro.
Negative.
Politics stretches.
Let's pause it right here for a second, okay? The fact that the OG Wiki, he's an OG Rolling 60 Crip, the fact that he had the audacity to think he could ban or tell someone they can't come to a neighborhood they grew up in, where do gangbangers go having this audacity? Like, what makes y'all think in y'all head y'all have the power to stop someone from coming to a community? Like, I'm so confused. Now, it's one thing to say it online, yo, you can't come back to the. And it's another thing to truly believe in whatever you told yourself to make you say, yo, you could pull up and tell someone they can't be here. You can pull up and tell someone they got to go and remove them, which he tried to do. He pulled up, and as we paused that, he was reaching for the camera to confiscate somebody's property from him. Where do y'all get this audacity from, man? Y'all don't own property in those communities. Y'all don't own those communities. Y'all don't have any type of power. Y'all not even mayors, councilmen, nothing. Y'all are just gangbangers who grew up in those communities. Y'all can't tell nobody where they can and can't go. So it warms a lot of people's heart because they watched something get dealt with that we've had a problem with for years, which is gangbangers thinking they own you. And we got to witness real life karma take place instantly after Wicked try to carry out this malarkey.
Process is a little you hear snitch with no work. Hit that bitch. Who's had a paperwork and then snitch without transcript or would he get your earn say?
The average gangbanger can't fight, and so in my surprise, no. The average gangbanger has little to no survival instincts. In my shock, no. Like, bro, we hear about a gangbanger dying each and every day. Like, so obviously they don't know how to survive out here, most of them. So am I surprised that a gangbanger will approach somebody in person, call them out, and then turn their back on them? No, bro. Right? Like, these people are stupid. Like, they're not smart people. They're not intelligent people. These people like don't have survival instinct skills. All right. See a regular person who isn't game banging, we would have probably know. You know what? What you don't do, you don't approach somebody, cause conflict, and then turn your back. Right. But I'll be real. I don't even think he would have had a fair chance if he was even facing Cowboy. I feel like the best thing he could have probably done was turn around, get knocked out. Again, brother, I don't know you. It's no offense. It's no beef with you, brother. But I'm just calling it how I see it. The best thing he could have probably done is get knocked out, how he got knocked out, and then claim, man, he sucker punched me, man. He sucker punched me. Because if you would have stayed face to face, it probably would have been an even worse beating, to be honest. Like, because game bangers can't fight. But this right here just goes to show you the climate of what gangbanging is in 2025. Right? This dude didn't pull up on Cowboy because he had a serious enough issue with him that he wanted to fight him or he wanted to do something bad to him. No, he pulled up on Cowboy because they are internet ops and he wanted an internet moment. And then he got the internet moment that turns out you probably don't want, bruh. Also finding out that he contacted 600 and other YouTubers right after he got knocked out to get ahead of the story, making his way to the internet was all the confirmation I needed that this was not about gangbanging. This wasn't my principle. This was strictly about how can I get a moment? How can I get some clout? And which is why gangbanging, especially in Los Angeles, because you don't see this anywhere else but LA, is watered down, bro. This man who is like a 40 or 50-year-old rolling 60 Crip who been gangbanging his entire life was more concerned about what the people on the internet would think about him than he was concerned about whatever is going on in the hood, right? Like whatever consequences is gonna come for this in his particular hood. He wasn't worried about that. No, he was worried about what the people on the internet would think about him.
I want y'all listen to what Wicked had to say after he got knocked out.
Eddie Cuz on 600 Crip, bro. A nigga really down at you and this nigga 600 ASAP, cuz on neighborhood Crip. I just got up on this cowboy bitch snitch ass on the dead homie, but I didn't think I wasn't staying ready, cuz, and I turned my back on this bitch ass nigga. Cat dope me and knocked me out. ASAP, cuz I need $1.
So this was like right when it happened, as soon as he woke up. You feel me? I'm like, what the f***? You get knocked out by Cowboy? So I'm out doing my thing, you feel me? Sliding around, taking care of my business. Hours go by. The video pop up. I guess Cowboy was live. I'm like, oh, what the this nigga wasn't lying. Like, how you popping into a nigga, then turn your back to a nigga, bro? Wicked old bullshit. You got dropped by a smoker. You about to get laughed at for about a week straight. Hey, you about to get laughed at for a week straight. What nigga talking about? Hey, for real, bro. Like you don't. That's what I'm saying, man. I don't know what Wicked was on, man. You don't turn your back to no nigga. You popping to no nigga, bro.
Excuse me, because I had a father in my life, so I'm not really tapped into the procedures of gangbanging. But is there proper procedures to call the media people to get them to report in your favor before you call your homies to slide for you? Is that proper gangbanging procedures, man? If it is, then hey, gangbanging is no longer a hood thing, man. It's an internet thing, okay? Right? We got to put y'all onto our hoods now. I'm sorry. All right. And what makes it even worse, and his embarrassment never ends, because after 600 essentially called him a buster for turning his back on Cowboy getting knocked out, 600 went live again. And this time around, the person he called for salvation, he tried to get tough with them.
Oh, this car right here. Hey.
Hello.
Nate Bud.
What's the deal, fool? Hey.
So, I'm on this live. I'm on live right now. What's up, man? This nigga hang up? Hold on. Go ahead, y'all. Be on live. He ain't trying to be on live. He ain't trying to be on live. Hold on. I'm about to call you back. Guys ain't playing the live games. Wick, what's up?
Hey, what's wrong with you niggas, cuz? Why do you think everything is supposed to be live and on Instagram or on the internet, bro? That's not cuz on 6, that is not my skit.
Oh, no.
That's not my play, nigga. That is I'm not a petty officer. I'm not a preschooler, gangbanger. I'm a fully committed Crip, bro. I don't play like this.
Okay, look. Okay, look. You want me to call you?
No, I don't play like that, cuz I'm dead.
You want me to call you when I'm off live?
Bro, any nigga leaking anything, that's like some police shit. Like I told the big homie, cuz that's some police ass shit.
Okay, look.
Dead homies all corporate with no niggas, with none of that goofy ass shit.
Okay, look.
You know my program already. Nah, nigga, you know my program already.
I'm on live, so you want to talk or not?
None of that goofy shit, bro. Don't call my phone or none of that, bro.
Listen.
What I said, cuz, and then you call on some more goofy clown shit.
I'm on live, so do you want me to call you?
That's what goofy ass niggas do.
Do you want me to call you regular?
I got this. I'm gonna take care of both of these niggas.
Oh, Wicked, he mad, man. Let me call Wicked, man. Let me call Wicked back. Wicked, man. Wicked, he hot. I don't do none of that police shit, cuz. I'ma Wicked up, nigga. You playing these games, nigga.
Now you see like the internet activity he was trying to engage in backfired, right? It backfired, man. Because, I can almost guarantee you if he would have knocked out Cowboy, he would have been on No Jumper. He would have been on 600 live stream. He would have been on every interview, every podcast in LA doing an interview. But because he got knocked out, now I don't do no internet stuff. Man, cut it out, bro. Nah, you was doing, you do internet stuff. You was gonna do the internet stuff if it worked out in your favor, but you just ain't know, bro. You've been boxing, or you was trying to engage in a conflict with someone who been knocking niggas out since the 70s, man. All right. First off, trying to get tough with somebody that you call for salvation doesn't really work out in your favor as well. Now, to wrap this all up, one of the most demoralizing things I think I've ever seen in this entire situation was when Cowboy went on live and announced that that Wicked, when he got knocked out, he dropped his EBT card. And Cowboy and his homies, they picked it up and they actually fed themselves off of Wicked's EBT card.
Banger, man. Another lap, nigga. I'm about to run this final lap for you, nigga, bro. You know, God is good all the time. Y'all remember that. Pray for your enemies, man. Pray for your enemies and watch them go to their demise. Pray for your enemies, bro. That's what I do. Pray on my enemies and I watch them fall off. Just keep praying. Just keep praying. Let God do the work. Feel me? Let God do the work. He gonna lead them niggas in your direction. And they gonna get slid every time. Let God do your work, bro. Don't even worry about these niggas. Don't have no fear. Let God do your work. Feel me? That's my message. Let God do your work. You know? That's my message. Oh, yeah. There's only like 3 more niggas on my checklist, though. Hey, where my loose cannon glasses at, cuz? Bring my loose cannons, cuz. And go get Wicked's EBT card that we eating on, cuz. Get your EBT card. My loose cannons on, cuz. My loose cannons on. My loose cannons, cuz.
I don't know how a gangbanger can come from this, man. They took the EBT card too, bruh. Now I know that one gotta hurt because ain't Trump and them like just to prove like a percentage of what they usually get in food stamps. Like they got like a percentage on their food stamps. So I believe that hit the day he got knocked out. so they took the last food stamps you got left because you ain't getting much more. We don't know when the government gonna fully open back up. Y'all let me know in the comment section, man. What do you guys think about this, man? It's sad, ain't it, right? And if you're still watching this video and you want to make videos like this, I got a step-by-step book in my description on how to make your first $10,000 a month on YouTube. I've made over $90,000 in 28 days, so I can show you how to make 10K easily, bruh. All right, and if you enjoyed this video and want to watch another dope video, click on this video right here to find out why this white woman is accusing Lil Uzi Vert of doing some pretty horrific things to her. Click on this video right here to find out what I'm talking about. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.